lost it, guys. This transmission's...
I think we outran it. Fight back! Yo, I'm trying! Come on! Hit it between the plates!
Be a ranger.
Cleared hot for departure. Engage 2, leveling at 150.
Get in!
We have visual on LZ.
Ropes, ropes!
Down, Ghost 1 up, shifting to cover. Happy. Death march is in effect.
Oh, shit. It's 15. Go! Help! I got up! Come on! got you! I got you!
Oh, hello there, sleepyhead. Come closer, snuggle down, and let me weave for you a tale, a thrilling one, of courage and destiny, straight from a silver screen adventure called War Machine. It's a story that unfolds with a whisper of mystery and builds to a thundering roar of excitement. So, dear listener, gather round, for this tale, while sometimes fierce, is truly about finding the hero within. And your sweet presence, whether you're wide-eyed or just starting to nod off, means the world to me. It lights up my storytelling heart more than you could ever know. Now, our story truly begins in a dusty, faraway place called Afghanistan. Imagine, if you will, a brave, unnamed sergeant, a man of quiet strength, heading to help his brother, whose vehicle has bravely broken down on a winding road. As they work under the vast open sky, his brother, with a twinkle in his eye, tries to persuade our sergeant to join the legendary Rangers, an elite, almost mythical group of soldiers. Our protagonist, practical and perhaps a little weary, says no thank you. Ranger school, he knows, is a trial of fire. But after a little more gentle coaxing, he finally agrees, promising to apply once their current mission is done. Oh, if only promises were always so simple. As they begin to walk back, a sudden shadow falls, a blinding flash, a deafening crash. He sees his brother, still and silent, and rushes, his heart pounding, to his side. But then, poof, just like that, the terrifying scene dissolves, for it was only a nightmare, a whisper from the past. In reality, our hero is safe, in a way, standing right in the heart of Ranger training. It's been 2 years since that haunting memory, and oh, the Ranger training facility is a place of intense discipline. The drill sergeants with voices like thunder push these brave recruits to their very limits. To become a Ranger, you see, is to become something truly special, an elite guardian. Each recruit is known by a number, and our hero, strong and quiet, is number 81. His records show a man who rarely seeks comfort, who endures. Because of his remarkable past in Afghanistan, the sergeant offers him a leadership role, but our number 81, ever humble, declines. Sergeant Torres, a man with a gaze that could pierce steel, explains it perfectly. Rangers are the nation's front line, their very shield. He urges them to find strength they never knew they possessed. 8 long, grueling weeks, he tells them, weeks that are but a gentle breeze compared to the mighty storm of actual combat. But those who endure, those who cross the fabled Ranger line, will earn a symbol of honor, the brown beret worn by the sergeant himself. And after that solemn briefing, there is no rest, no time to catch their breath. Training begins in a flash. They crawl through thick mud, through winding sewers, as cold water rains down upon them. Oh, it's a trial. Recruit 118, completely exhausted, collapses, his body pushing past its limits. The sergeant, his voice like a gavel, announces that 16 souls will be cut each week. Those whose numbers are called must step forward, their dream put on hold. But for the others, the training continues, even under the silver drops of rain. The sergeant, firm but fair, reminds them it's never too late to choose a different path. There are no gentle words here, only the stark choice, commit or leave. Even a small injury, a tiny setback, means they are cut. It is a world of absolute determination. As the weeks melt into one another, the training grows even more magnificent in its difficulty. They must carry packs so heavy they feel like mountains themselves, on epic treks up steep, daunting peaks, sometimes for 20, even 40 kilometers. More names are called, more dreams are deferred. The next day, an even longer mountain run. The sergeant's voice echoes through a megaphone, pushing them past exhaustion. only the strongest, the most resilient, will pass this crucible. Recruits 15 and 60 try to distract themselves with chatter, but our number 81, a figure of quiet power, runs far ahead, a silent sentinel of strength. The sergeant questions why he is alone. He simply outran everyone, comes the quiet reply. Later, number 15, half jokingly, half amazed, calls him Superman. But after all the sweat and toil, number 81 remains a lone star, eating by himself, keeping his thoughts close. The next exciting challenge involves crossing a vast body of water on a single rope. To fall into the depths means almost certain elimination. There are wrestling matches, fierce but fair, and the sharp crack of shooting drills. The sergeant, in a rare moment, asked about their lives before this. One mentions a master's degree, another a past in the Air Force. When he reaches our number 81, our hero quietly reveals he was a combat engineer, part of the 12th Unit, aiding the legendary 10th Mountain Division. A ripple of surprise goes through the group, a recognition of quiet greatness. After shooting practice, at dinner, number 81 again dines alone, a mystery to many. Some wonder if he's simply too proud, but then whispers begin. 3 or 4 recruits discuss him. Number 44, a sharp young woman, remembers tales how on a certain February 13th he helped a convoy in Afghanistan. Number 60 suddenly recognizes the name. He was heroic, he exclaims. He received a silver star. Just then, a tiny voice from a news report speaks of a mysterious asteroid from another solar system approaching Earth. NASA, ever so calm, assures everyone it will simply pass by, no fret at all. Oh, if only that were true. The next morning, more names are called for elimination, and those who remain sigh with relief. At lunch, the whispers about number 81 continue. Number 15, ever the skeptic, doubts the silver star. But number 44, with a determined gaze, clarifies. She'd heard he was the sole survivor of an ambush, carrying his wounded brother for over 10 miles back to base, despite his own injuries. Number 15, louder now, asks number 81 directly if these incredible stories are true. Number 7 steps in, urging number 15 to mind his own business. But number 15 simply wants to know if the man before him is truly a hero. Their chatter, however, costs them dearly. The sergeant, seeing their distracted minds, punishes the whole group. They carry heavy logs under a relentless stream of water. He asks number 44 why she endures. To become a better fighter, she declares. And then to number 81, why are you here? His answer is simple, profound. To cross the finish line. A quiet promise, a powerful vow, to finally complete what he started, to become the ranger he promised his brother he would be. Our hero, number 81, still struggles with an old leg injury, a silent companion through the rigorous training. Number 7, his roommate, notices his sleepless nights, the quiet taking of medication. The next day, up another steep mountain they climb, heavy packs and weapons weighing them down. Everyone is exhausted, but number 7, with a gentle, brotherly spirit, offers words of encouragement, words so familiar, so much like those his own brother once spoke. It's a spark that touches number 81's heart. After a brief rest, they are called back to base. The 6th week brings a relentless run through mud and dense woods. More goodbyes are said. Then, the intense live fire drills begin, a symphony of simulated battle, the crack of gunfire echoing through the air. For number 81, these sounds stir old, painful memories, his insomnia a persistent shadow. Early the next morning, they are roused for the final week, the ultimate test, carrying heavy weights along the bottom of a cold pool. To surface too early means elimination. Number 81, driven by a deep, unyielding purpose, pushes through the burning need for air. He's haunted by the memory of failing to save his brother, recalling how he'd almost reached base only to collapse, utterly spent. And now, in the icy depths of the pool, he begins to drown, refusing to surface, refusing to fail again. Revived by the sergeants, he is sternly scolded. He is to report to the commander's office. Meanwhile, in the world outside, NASA makes a new, startling announcement. That mysterious asteroid isn't just passing by. It's actually orbiting Earth, breaking into smaller, glittering pieces. Our number 81, in the commander's office, stares at a TV, fixated on images of people carrying each other. The captain, a man of quiet authority, suggests that number 81 take a break, retire for a while. Number 81, upset, rises, but Sergeant Torres, ever watchful, orders him to sit. "I haven't failed a single mission," number 81 argues, his voice low with frustration. Torres, with a knowing glance, explains it's not physical strength, but his mental state. His insomnia, his isolation, they've been noticed. In the Rangers, bonds are everything. Teamwork is breath itself. The captain, with compassion, speaks of combat stress, offering help, but number 81 refuses. When the captain gently suggests he return to his mechanic's life, number 81 asks for one final chance, the ultimate exam. If he fails this, he will accept his fate. And a chance he is given. The very next morning, those whose numbers are not called go home. The remaining few, chosen and tested, will embark on a real mission alongside actual Rangers. Their excitement is a palpable current in the air. This is it, their final trial by fire. The mission? To destroy a secret downed aircraft and rescue its pilot. The commander briefs them, cautioning them to be silent as night to avoid any ambush. One recruit, with a radio, will be their lifeline to the world. Number 7 is named squad leader, with our number 81 as his trusted second in command. Number 81's special task is to bring the pilot back safely. Failure means no Ranger top. Success means entry into an elite regiment. Torres and the commander, watching him, agree number 81 truly needs to be in the field to prove himself. They depart, a thunder of helicopters lifting them into the sky, just 2 of them, flying over a vast mining area, a place that will, much later, hold a secret. Landing far from their objective, they move silently into the woods. Number 81, with the map and compass, learns they are 20 kilometers from their target. He sets a 24-hour timer, a tight, almost impossible deadline that surprises the others. Number 7 reminds them, teamwork makes the dream work. And so, despite number 81's quiet, solitary nature, they follow his lead, embarking on a journey even grander than their training, across soaring mountains, with packs that feel heavier than ever before. Night falls, but there is no rest, only a brief, precious 20-minute pause. They must reach their objective before the first blush of dawn. No 7 tries to connect with No 81, a gentle word, but our hero, still troubled, cuts him off. Then suddenly, a blinding flash, a mighty explosion. What was that? A test? Or something far, far stranger? No 81, ever the leader, pushes them forward. At dawn, through binoculars, they see it, a strange, unknown craft. No 81 and No 7 realize this is the aircraft they were sent to destroy. They report their find to base. They assign roles, No 81 urging speed. But then, their instruments begin to flicker, to fail. No 111's radio goes dead. Strange, unidentifiable sounds whisper through the air. No 15, ever practical, suspects it's just an extreme test. They creep towards the craft, setting an ambush near a body of water, waiting for orders. No 87 sees no one around the craft, an eerie silence. No 81 notices a peculiar light and, with a silent nod, goes to investigate, leaving the others to cover him, puzzled by his solo move. Some soldiers prepare explosives. But then a discovery. No 81 finds another identical craft nearby, already destroyed. This was their real target. Suddenly, the craft they were watching is hit by an explosion, yet it stands intact, glowing. It begins to move, as if waking from a long slumber. The soldiers are baffled, mesmerized by this impossible machine. It scans the area, its cold gaze sweeping over them, and then it attacks. No 111 is the first to fall. No 81, with lightning speed, rescues another soldier just in time. The machine relentlessly, brutally attacks the squad. They flee, projectiles exploding around them as they tumble down a steep slope. Some are injured, some perish in the fall, one impaled by a tree branch. No 81 is dazed, his mind flashing back to Afghanistan. No 72 is gravely wounded. No 105 is in shock, and No 81, ever the protector, urges him to silence to avoid detection. So many are gone or hurt. No 37 succumbs to his injuries. No 81, showing his true colors, checks on everyone, a beacon of leadership. No 60 is missing. No 81, against all odds, climbs back up the slope, searching for survivors. He finds no 111's body, the shattered radio. He sees another soldier trying to crawl, but the machine, oh, it's a robotic alien, finds and ends him. No 57 also falls. No 81 returns to his remaining comrades, urging them to run. No 15, his voice strained, asks what it is. A multi-legged robot, No 81 shouts, commanding them to use ropes to descend into the canyon. No 96 bravely goes first to help No 7, but then the alien robot appears, swift as a phantom, and kills No 96. It scans, finds No 7, his injured leg a terrible vulnerability. More projectiles rain down, and the small group flees into the tangled woods. Number 15, gasping, cries for a moment of rest. Number 109 is panicking, asking if this is still a test or a nightmare come true. Number 15 suspects an advanced weapon from some unknown power, but number 81 focuses entirely on number 7, trying to stop the terrible bleeding. The sight of blood brings back those painful memories once more. Number 7, through the pain, offers a quiet word of encouragement to number 81. With makeshift supplies, they tend to number 7's mangled leg. The pain is so intense, number 7 passes out, and the others fear the worst. But number 81, ever resolute, says he just fainted from shock. Number 15, angry and afraid, wonders why they were sent to fight a robot. Number 81 explains this was never the true mission. Something interfered with their communications. He saw the target aircraft already destroyed. They must reach a nearby village, he says, for medical supplies for number 7. Number 15 is skeptical, exhausted, but number 81, with fierce determination, points out they have no communication, no support. Their only choice is to find help. To stay means number 7's death. Only 6 of them remain. They face a fast-moving river, a churning, dangerous barrier. Number 44 suggests finding a better crossing, but there's no time. Number 81, without a moment's hesitation, decides to swim across, carrying a rope to create a lifeline for the others. He asks number 109 to watch his precious timer. The current is merciless, pulling at him, and for a terrifying moment, number 81 disappears beneath the swirling waters. But then he emerges triumphant and secures the rope. They begin to pull number 7 across. The current is brutal. The rope begins to fray. Number 81 and the others struggle to keep everyone afloat. And then, the alien robot scanner finds them. It begins firing. They are swept downstream, pulled by the raging current. Number 81 almost drowns, tangled in the rope. The robot, relentless, follows them into the water, its attack unwavering. Number 7 is at the back. Number 81, with a final burst of strength, grabs him, and together they are all plunged over a massive, thundering waterfall. But miraculously, they all survive the dizzying fall. Number 81, ever the guardian, continues to help number 7. Others, unconscious, are pulled from the icy water. Number 81 refuses to leave number 7's side. Number 44 asks about the village. They've been washed east, number 81 explains, and must now trek back towards their original objective. Number 109 is still in shock, but number 81's voice, firm and clear, tells him, "We must keep moving, or we will die." They trek away from the thundering waterfall, up another mountain, carrying their injured. They find a tripwire meant to set off a flare, a sign they are near something important. They reach the village, but it's a scene of utter devastation. Completely destroyed, not a soul left. It's clear the alien machine did this before it ever found number 81's squad. Number 81 deduces that the machine crashed into the mountain and then moved toward their mission objective. Number 15 is aghast that such a machine could survive such a crash. Number 60 then remembers the NASA reports about that interstellar asteroid. This, he realizes, this must be it, extraterrestrial. They hear a faint, dying cry for help and find a sergeant who quickly passes away. The group is demoralized, but number 81, steeling himself, urges them to keep moving. Number 15, weary and heartbroken, wants to stop, to process this horror, accusing number 81 of being an unfeeling machine. And then, number 81, with a raw, honest voice, reveals his deepest wound. I am no hero. I blame myself for my brother's death. I couldn't get him to safety in time. The medal, it was undeserved. He acknowledges their pain, their grief, but insists they must bring the survivors to safety and warn the base about this alien threat. His honesty, his vulnerability inspires them. Together, they find a vehicle, a powerful bulldozer, an apple, and blessedly some explosives. Number 15, with a twinkle of ingenuity, manages to get the mighty bulldozer rumbling. It's stuck at first, but with a surge of power, it moves. They find some supplies, some snacks, a small comfort. Number 81 and number 15 share a silent moment of respect, a bond forged in fire. As they prepare to move number 7 into the vehicle, a flare ignites the sky. The alien machine is nearby. It moves with impossible speed. A second flare confirms it's closing in. Number 15 realizes the bulldozer's weapon is low on ammo and races to get more. But the machine appears in a terrifying blur and obliterates the ammunition supply. They flee in the bulldozer, a slow, lumbering beast on the icy terrain. They fire back, but their weapons are useless against the machine's gleaming armor. Number 81 shouts to the driver to speed up. They manage to spin the bulldozer around, gaining precious distance. The machine pursues, firing exploding projectiles. The driver, with incredible skill, evades them. Then a larger volley. The bulldozer is hit, rolling down a steep slope, its occupants battered and bruised. They can't see the machine, and then there it is. On a ridge above them, it leaps down. It resumes its terrible attack. Number 81 orders them to fire back. The bulldozer is heavily damaged. Everyone is injured. The machine's energy weapon is devastating. Number 7 falls from the vehicle. Number 81 realizes conventional weapons are useless. With a surge of desperate genius, he uses the vehicle's heavy weapon to collapse a rock formation onto the machine, trapping it for a precious moment. But the bulldozer's driver is dead. Number 81 is the only one left standing. He flashes back to the memory of his brother, seeing the wreckage, the fallen comrades. Then, a flicker of light behind some rocks. It's a piece of the alien machine. He sees the machine itself, firing a signal into the sky, a chilling beacon calling for reinforcements. NASA's report was wrong. This isn't just an asteroid. It's a full-scale alien invasion. Number 81 finds number 7, miraculously still alive. A nearby fuel tank ignites, exploding with a roar. The machine's scanner, ever searching, sweeps the area. Number 81, despite his own injuries, lifts number 7. He carries him across the brutal terrain, up a steep, muddy slope. He slips, he slides, but he refuses to give up. Again and again he climbs until they can rest. Number 7, weak but resolute, reveals a secret. He's known number 81 since they first met on the bus to training. He recognized the DFQ tattoo on number 81's arm, just like his own brother's. Number 81 is stunned. Number 7 confesses he'd wanted to talk for so long. Number 81 whispers that if he had saved his brother, he could have found peace. But number 7, with a gentle hand, tells him not to blame himself, that he did everything humanly possible. The machine continues its hunt. But number 81, a flicker of fierce determination in his eyes, has a plan. He notices a red vent on the machine's head, a point where it releases heat. He decides to face it, one-on-one. He asks number 7 to wait for him. Our hero returns to the mining site, that place he flew over earlier. He finds everything he needs, another powerful bulldozer, and plenty of explosives. He sets a trap, with lights to lure it in, a remote trigger in his hand. The machine approaches number 7's hiding place, but then a flare set by number 81 ignites, pulling its attention. It moves to investigate, its cold scanner sweeping the empty air. Number 81, realizing the red vent is its Achilles heel, triggers an explosion. The machine is knocked to the ground. And then, with a mighty roar, number 81 charges in the bulldozer. The machine tries to defend itself, but the bulldozer's mighty blade is his shield. He pushes the alien against a rock wall, trapping it under a heavy rock formation, aiming for that glowing red vent. The machine struggles, fights, but then, with a final magnificent explosion, it is destroyed. Number 81 survives. Other explosives detonate nearby. Exhausted, battered, but alive, number 81 once again recalls the memory of his brother. He lifts number 7, carries him across the terrain towards the base, and this time he reaches it. He sees helicopters, a flurry of activity. The base too has been attacked. NASA, grim-faced, confirms a global alien invasion. The commander, with a look of profound respect, finally gives number 81 his ranger top. He is truly a ranger, and despite his injuries, he immediately joins a new ranger unit to continue the fight, for he is the only one so far who has defeated one of these alien machines. And there, my dear, in that moment of triumphant, enduring courage, the tale of War Machine comes to its thrilling, hopeful end. Sweet dreams, little one, of courage and quiet strength, and may your own dreams be filled with wonderful adventures.